everybody, for this episode of Power Up, this bonus episode, I'm going to show you my game collection. So, here we go. This is my Genesis, my unboxed Genesis collection. That's Turtles, one of a good Genesis game. I'll have to review that later. The Genesis version of Street Fighter 2, the Special Champion Edition. This was a game I just recently reviewed, my rare copy of Mega Man The Wily Wars. Let's see what else is back here. Oh, Kid Chameleon, NBA Jam, Sonic Spinball, Cyber Justice, and 3, Sonic 2, El Viento I can see, Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster's Hidden Treasure, Skakin, Mortal Kombat, Animaniacs. Here are some of my my open case EA Sports games: FIFA, Sonic and Knuckles, NHL 97, NHL I think 94, I think. Yes, NHL 94. That's some of those, the collection there. And then here's, hey, what's this Genesis poster doing in my Super NES games? I'll move you up there. There, much better. Okay, here are my Super NES games. Some of them. Here's Vegas Stakes. Very fun. Very enjoyable gambling Las Vegas game. Quite fun. Another one of my newer acquisitions. Let's see here. Goof Troop. Like a enjoyable co-op Zelda type game. Lots of puzzles to solve. Might have to do a review on that in the coming days. Good old Donkey Kong Country 3. Another fun game. And Mega Man Soccer. Another. Haven't scored a goal yet, but I find my fun with it. And I also have, let's see here, I have the SNES Turtles game based on the arcade game. Turtles in Time. Ooh, don't want to use the word. Got The Legend of Zelda, Super Return of the Jedi, fun game. Secret of Mana. What else do I got in here? Let's see. Oh, here's good old Super Mario Kart, Yoshi's Cookie, Turtles Tournament Fighters. Let's see here. Castlevania, Super Castlevania 4. And behind Goof Troop, it's Mega Man X. Gotta get the other 3 some one of these days. And then, as usual, I have all 3, the 3 of the Mortal Kombat, which 1 and 3 I bought courtesy of Level Up Games, which you should totally visit. I have mentioned them many times in my episodes. But anyway, moving on, I have the whole 3 Final Fight games here. The arcade game, which was only 1 player, and 2 and 3, which enabled 2-player co-op. And then what else? I got Sunset Riders there, and I have all 3 of the Super NES. I have the 3 of the 4 Super Nintendo Street Fighter games. The one I'm missing is Street Fighter Alpha 2, which I think can be quite expensive to go for. Well, but I hope I can get it one of these times. And then here we have NBA Hang Time, the Red Doom cartridge. Not bad. It was not a bad game, but a little pixelated at times, but not bad. And then let's see, we have a Super Mario RPG. Legend of the Stars, a fun game. I got that. That's fun. Oh, and I see Disney's Aladdin. Good platformer. Very highly recommended. I have some of the Genesis one as well. In fact, going back around here, I think I have it around here. It might be, do I have it around here? I believe I do, but I'm not sure where I put it. But anyway, if I have it, I thought I had it around there. Oh, here it is. And here's the Genesis Disney's Aladdin. Both are very fun platformers. I suggest getting them both if you have the money and the time. So yeah, let's see what else anything. So yeah, that's those. But by the way, on a quick note, if you like Sunset Riders, get it. The SNES one was a little bit better because the Super Nintendo one had all 4 of the arcade you could pick as playable characters. The Genesis version only had 2, so key things to know. Okay, now we'll move on to my NES collection. And this is my NES games. Gotta be careful with this cord here. Got some, and even here's the some good old baseball. River City Ransom, a fun RPG bar. Some games nowadays have copied this. Most notably, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World on Xbox 360 and PS3. So if you play that game, get this game. This is fun. I think this might be on the Nintendo Virtual Console. I'm not sure, but it's also on the Game Boy Advance, which I also have. Quite fun. Play it if you can. And then the 3 Turtles games. The first Turtles one is a little bit harder. I get trouble getting past it, but these other two are arcade beat 'em ups, co-op, fun. And then and then the Ninja Gaiden trilogy, another very hard game, but very fun. And then what NES game collection couldn't be complete without the Mega Mans. As you can see, I'm only missing Mega Man 5. That's a work in progress. I really want to get Mega Man 5 so I can complete my NES Mega Man collection. You know, there's Mega Man 1, Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm missing 5, but I have 6. Then Blaster Master, I'll push this back a little bit. Blaster Master. And then Excite Bike, which is also, you can download on the Nintendo 3DS eShop. It was given out for free for a little bit. It was quite fun stuff. And it's in 3D on the 3DS, which is good. And then the two Star Tropics I have here. And then going up top. My head is in the way here. There's Mario Brothers, Super C, good game, Batman, Adventure Island, see the Metroid, some Dr. Mario, some good stuff here. The original Contra. Russian Attack, enjoyable game there. Life Force, and then here we are, the three Castlevanias. Let me get a view again. Get this out of the way. The 3 Castlevanias, as you can see. The first one, Simon's Quest, and Dracula's Curse, and Blaze is still following it. And then let's see what else I got. Baseball Stars is another fun little game. You can basically choose a team, and basically it's a total and team customization. You can pick a team, rename the players, up their stats. Good stuff, very good fun. I haven't played too much, but I've enjoyed it. And then Varsity Pro-Am, Bad Dudes, some Darkwing Duck there, Goonies 2, Gradius, DuckTales, and of course one of my favorites, if you go down here a little bit, buttons, and that's one of my favorites, there you go, Boy and His Blob. Enjoyable game. It also made a sequel on the Game Boy, and they reimagined it for the Wii, which I have reviewed on the Wii. I reviewed the Wii version a while back, so you should give that a look if you get the chance. And then, you know, the 1943, and 1943, a good shoot 'em up, and then Rad Racers, I hear, was in 3D. Yep, you did it right. And then here's a rarity. Here's one of my only Famicom games, The Goonies, the first Goonies game. A friend of mine gave me this. It's a Japanese Famicom game. I do have a system that plays Famicom games. So yeah, that's my only Famicom game. And then going down this, got some SNES games stuck in here. Some SimCity, I was looking for that. And what else got stuck in here? Let's see what else got stuck. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Okay, and he's from the games that got stuck. Good old SimCity and Zombies Ate My Neighbors. good, also two good games. A good sim game and a good shooting overhead game, which I'm gonna have to review in a later review of Power Up. Anyway, moving back down to my game, but fun. And Battletoads. Donation, I did that for a game review once. That's a very, very tough game. Still haven't beaten it yet. And then Bionic Commando, very fun, made by Capcom. You can't jump, of course, but fun game. And then good old Legend of Zelda. And to round out the NES version, my homebrew, a friend got me this, Mega Man Ultra, and then Kirby's Adventure. And then I have a double of Rig Warrior there, and the 2 Top Guns, and a racing game, that L1 Turbo Racing. Okay, so far we've been down the list, and here's my N64 collection. Here's the N64 collection. Here's the Beetle Adventure Racing, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Wave Race 64, and Mario Kart 64 for the games on face. Let's see, the South Park. I can always kill Kenny, I guess, in the game, of course. That's NBA Showtime. And then here's my gold cartridge Zelda, the 2 gold cartridge Zeldas I have. Here's Ocarina of Time. It looks a little faded there. I played it so much. And then here's Majora's Mask, which has a special little glory because it has a special 3D cover. As well as Pokemon, put those back. As well as Pokemon Stadium, Rogue Squadron, Hang Time, 007, 3D Hockey, Star Fox, which actually is coming off for the let me think, the 3DS in the coming months. Kirby 64, and Olympic Hockey. Let's see what else do I got? Super Smash Brothers, gotta have that in my collection, even though they've come out of other versions, but I like it. Mario Party 2, Pokemon Stadium 2, Mario Golf, Blitz, Tennis, Mario Tennis. That's a baseball game back there. South Park, Showtime. And then Excite Bike, FL Quarterback Club, Banjo-Tooie, Yoshi's Story to name a few. Got some Diddy Kong Racing. And then, what's this one? Body Harvest. Now this game is fun too. For those of you who like Grand Theft Auto, this game was very enjoyable. I haven't finished it yet, considering I have a lot of games I need to finish. Basically, you go back. Basically, it's about Earth being harvested for consumption by all these aliens. So you go back in time and at different periods in time and stop that from happening. What was cool about it is basically once you landed in that area, it was open world, and any car you could see you could commandeer, including like tanks or whatever vehicle you could see you could take and use against the aliens. Good stuff. Highly recommend it. I may have to review this in a later review too. But good stuff. If you can find it, get it. This is a fun game. Let's see what else. And of course, what NES game can be completed without this bad boy? Conker's Bad Fur Day. Fun stuff. Very, very mature, but very, very humorous. Even where else could you get drunk and do other stuff in this at the same time? Good game. It also saw an Xbox release. I think it was Conker Live and Reloaded. But they cut out some of the one player. They cut out some of the stuff in the one player mode in the Xbox version. So if you can, I would highly suggest getting this version if you can, because the Xbox version leaves out a couple stuff, leaves out a couple things. And for those of you WWE fans or WWE fans, this will surely be a must pick up. Back in the day, I watched a little bit of wrestling. I don't watch it as much anymore. I I kind of just felt not bored, but I wanted to play more games, not just watch TV all the time, I guess. But this company that developed this did really good, a very good job. To me, it is the best wrestling game on the N64 or the PlayStation. Well, to me, it could be the best wrestling game I've ever played. Good stuff, really good stuff. You can get this game and stuff. I might have to review this too, maybe. Maybe I'll review this game too. Fun stuff. Let's see, looking up what else I got. Episode 1 Racer, Duke Nukem, good old Mario, Paper Mario, another good game, Death for Gemini. Let's see, Banjo-Kazooie, Fighting Force, and then of course, you gotta have this. Oh, gotta have this bad boy. Can't have an N64 without this, eh? Good old Bond. Down to my going on the last floor. I'll get that out of the way. Here are my Atari games in my boxed NES games. I'll just go along. Here's River Raid. River Raid's a fun. Got this at a pawn shop for $1, and it works in perfectly good condition. Really like this game. Really fun game to play. You can play it as part of. They have it on some Sony. I have a Sony PlayStation collection of Activision games. This game is on there, but I wanted to have the actual copy because I have an Atari, so I wanted it. So yeah. And then Frogger right there. Some Frogger. So if I want to play some awesome old school games, what else? Well, then I can play Frogger. Fun game. I highly recommend it. And how did this get in my collection? Well, to tell the truth, one of my friends, when I went to this game store, they gave me a deal on games. I figured, hey, I know this is the worst game ever made, but I can say to my friends, do not get this game. This is the worst game ever made, ever. Oh, anyway. Let's see what else I got in here. And then I got some good old Defender. You can see Defender right there. Got some Defender. Star Master, Combat, some good old Pitfall, some Missile Command, always good for a Missile Command, some Super Breakout, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, fun right there. I'll lift that up a little bit. So Empire Strikes Back, I love that. Some Chopper Command, got some Chopper Command right there. Some Freeway, some Chicken Crust, some Air-Sea Battle, and among some. So yeah, and some basketball, and some pole position, among other things. And by the way, I heard this game was pretty good too, Adventure. I might have to. I actually haven't played it yet. I was actually really played that. I've heard good things about it. But I'm happy I got it because I heard it was one of the best. So I had to get it. Anyway, moving on. These are my boxed Genesis games, and back here I got some World Series Baseball, some NFL Football 94 starring Joe Montana, Bulls vs. Blazers, and some sports games here, some Bulls vs. Blazers, NHL 96. And hey, what is this? Hello, Gunstar Heroes! How are you today? Yeah, this is the good stuff. I was amazed. I was very amazed I got this game. I was amazed I got it online. If it was in a box, but I didn't know how good the condition would be in. But yeah, it came in perfect, good condition. Let me open this here. Oh, even came with, even got the manual. So it's a good complete copy, or close to. or close to a complete copy, but I'm happy I have it as part of my collection. Good stuff. Good stuff. So what else I got in here? Let's zoom in. Got some NHL 95, I think. Yep, some Quackshot, NBA Jam, the boxed NBA Jam here. Got Super Street, a boxed version of Super Street Fighter 2. I got 2 Jurassic Parks. Funny things. I have, so if one breaks, I have one more. And Green Dog, General Chaos. General Chaos, this is a very fun tactical game. I'll have to review this too. Speaking of tactical games, got some Risk, gotta love the Risk. And then Flashback, Subterranea, some Maddens, Echoes, Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, Lion King, some NBA Live 96, and finishing up with Altered Beast. Okay, well, this is my, well, anyway, this is part, and then I'll zoom out for the whole, this is my whole retro, most of my retro collection. Getting a good zoom out, a little bit messy there, but this is the whole, my whole retro collection of sorts. So anyway, this has been part 1 of my collection. Part 2 I will focus on these games. But for now, I'm going to do this 2-part, I guess. So, I'll do part 1, I'll do part 2 later, but I was, yeah, there's my Darth Vader lightsaber, another awesome addition to any shelf. But yeah, well, of course, quickly to note, here is my Nomad. A little bit scratchy, but I'm gonna have to replace the screen on that. That's good. I might do a console review maybe, if you guys want me to. And here's my Game Gear, another Sega system. Well, anyway, that's one part of my collection. I will stay tuned for part 2. This is Marcus Honey, and stay tuned for. Thank you for seeing my room, and stay tuned for part 2 of this. Part 2 of my collection. Game on.